Alright guys, I gotta run to the bank. Just gonna take some cash out and help somebody out. So, let's do it. There was an accident or something somewhere because I was sitting out back and the, you know the helicopters that go, I don't think they're called evac, medical. 2 went flying and then 1 went flying heading back towards Syracuse. So there's definitely a bad accident somewhere. So very sad when you see the airlifting and such. But yeah, I made a video. It's uploading. Now that I'm out here, it's probably going to be like a 36-hour upload. But I'll be back in no time. I did start painting the walls. I didn't change my shirt because I'm not going up above. I'm not even getting splatters on my arm. Yeah, I cut myself on the ladder. So, just gonna do this and then I'll put this vlog, this little car drive to another one that I do tomorrow. My phone is not hanging there right. It's because of the cord. I'll have to fix it when I get to the bank. Alright. A lot of people are out looking like, it looked like it was like Route 5 area, maybe. Just always say prayers when you see stuff like that. Wish for the best. Wish for the very best. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. I am thinking about going live. I don't know when. I've just got to make it where I can move and walk around and not sit in one place. Because even an hour in one place is quite difficult. Chromebook doesn't hold the charge real well. It's older. It probably needs a new battery. Why lie? I mean, I don't use a laptop enough to, you know what I mean? To have to get another Chromebook or laptop. Like I very seldom use it, so it's, to me, it would be a waste. What I could do is clean it out some probably. I'm pretty sure it's all up to date. I can check that as well. There we go. I'm going to go through the drive-thru, so it'll be personal business. So I'll turn it off while I do this, so none of my business is out there. You know what I'm saying? Be right back. Alright, personal banking done. Now back home to get busy. It's so nice out. I really, really hope the weather forecast upcoming is not correct. This is my kind of weather. I have lightweight, like, jersey pants on, so to say. Just this. And not cold, not too hot. Perfection. Perfection at its finest. There's supposed to be a lot of garage sales this weekend. I don't know. It's weird. It's Father's Day weekend. So, I don't know. I might hit a couple. Don't know. All I know is I don't need anything but perhaps some biker shorts. And those I plan on purchasing from Amazon. Like I said, I'm going to look at Sierra Schultz's and even Sarah Ray Vargas. Whatever happened to where all those people that got sponsored by all that sportswear, I forgot where it But you never see anybody doing it any longer. I wonder if it's still out there. I know it had a lot to do with Goldie Hawn's daughter. What the heck? I'm trying to think of the name of it. But yeah, I don't see that anymore. I don't see that sponsorship. Like, it was going wild for a while. Why isn't it clicking to my head? I know it's going to click into somebody's head out there. If I remember and it comes back to my head, gosh, I'll be sure to try to put it in right here. Maybe my finger will let me know. But yeah, it was supposedly so good and such. Like, I know Alexander Rodriguez was sponsored by it. I know Sierra Schultz was. I know Sarah Ray Vargas was. Why do I think it starts with a T? I can't remember. But I remember when that was real popular and they were all doing it. And it was like, get 2 for $24.95, or I never got it. I don't know if anyone of my subscribers purchased it, but can't even think of what I'm talking about, so who knows. But I do remember Goldie Hawn's daughter had something to do with it. I'm pretty sure. Don't hold me to that one. You could always tell when Tasha used the car. The seat's a little up further here. I didn't budget though, because I know she said she's taking the kids to the park. And she goes, "Ma, you want to go?" And I was like, "No, I think I'm going to paint, honey. Well, I've got it in me. I think I'm going to finish it." And she's like, "Oh, you know I'll come down later and help." I said, "You know I go to bed early." She sometimes stays up till like after midnight. Jar gets home at 1 o'clock. Sometimes, even though she has to work early in the morning, she'll wait up for him. I said, "Honey, God bless you." I remember my 30s being like that. You know? I remember my 30s going out on the weekend and getting up very early for work Monday morning. So, yeah. Why does it do that? I think it has something to do with the charging cord. My phone is low battery too. But, oh, they're out. Gotta go. Bye. All right, let's go real quick. See if I can make the Dollar General. Tasha called. Oops. Had me. Come on, stop. Had me come over again. Trey's pulling at his ear. So she wants to get some ibuprofen for him and Tylenol. So she gave me the money to go. Let's go get him. What time is it? I've got 10 minutes. Alright. Should be able to get her done. So, I've been painting. You can't really see it. All the walls are done. I just have to hit it a second time. 2 walls are completely done. So I have 3 walls that I just have to go over. It's done. Then I'm going to scrub down the baseboards real nice. And sweep, mop the floor. And then steam mop it, and it's done. Yay! There's a mosquito in here. So I don't know if anybody, I know they were injured in the accident. It was like 3 miles from where I live. I do know that they airlifted 2 people. It was a 2-car crash. I want to say it was Lewis Point Road. I want to say. I'm not 100% sure. So, besides that, guys, I did the nighttime prayers with both Trey and Everly. Amelia's still up. She'll be going to bed soon, 9 o'clock. So, I'll run back down there and give her change, bring the medicine, and do the nighttime prayers with Amelia. And then hopefully, she said he's tugging at his ear, so. And she said she's going to take him to the doctor's tomorrow. So sad when, you know, they can't really tell you at that age. You know, she said he said hurt. So obviously the ear hurts. And there wasn't enough Tylenol. She was in need of ibuprofen, but there wasn't enough Tylenol to give him a full dose. So she said, Mom, do you mind, or do you want to hold him? I said, well, I'll come down and hold him. And when I went down there, he didn't want, you know, anything. He just wants his mama. So you definitely know, you know, he's hurting. So, because normally he's like, Nana, Nana, Nana. But, all right, so the great news is I'm going to finish that room tonight. Come hell or high water, it is going to be completely painted. I don't know about cleaning all the dust boards and all that tonight, but it is definitely going to be done painted. That's the good thing. I'm going to paint the door as well. So, there's that. Good thing I didn't go to sleep early, because she would have had to wake me up, and then sometimes I don't wake up that easily when I first fall asleep. Like, I'm in a deep sleep for the first, when I fall asleep, I'm in a deep sleep for like the first, I don't know, maybe hour or so. And then I'll hear any noise or anything, you know. So I'm grateful I was awake and everything, so I could just run here. Hopefully they close early, because they only have 6 minutes. If worst comes to worst, I could just go to Tops Market. It'll just be much more expensive there, though. We'll see. There's a couple cars here, but it doesn't mean that people aren't getting picked up from work. They look like they're open. So let's try it. All right, made it on time. And when I came out, he was locking the door. All right. I gotta make sure I bring her change. I did find a pink slush. So I think I've had it before. I think it's pretty good. I got 2 of those while I was in there. I paid for that separately. And I got her 2 orange kiss, they're called. I know she likes the orange. I like a creamsicle. I think it's the same one. So I will not drink mine tonight. I did not drink my other one that I have, the cherry twist. I haven't finished my coffee yet. When I paint, I tend to chug water. I don't know why. So, but I can't believe, yay! It's almost done. It'll be done by 10:30 tonight, and then I'll go soak in the tub a while. Thing is, when I soak in the tub, I always get my hair wet and such, and I won't rewash it. I'll probably condition it, because then it will dry. I just don't like it drying natural. Maybe I'll just put it up on top of my head. But it's hard, only because I like to soak my neck a lot. It's very stiff. The muscles that were so sore earlier, since I've been rolling out and such and using them again, they don't feel bad. My joints are a little achy, but nothing horrific. So it's been a real productive evening, I'll just say that. Very productive. And I worked on my laundry while I was doing the painting. Spent time with the grands. And Tasha wants me to stop down later and sit outside with her little coffee and oh, she puts the citronella in it and she burns it so the mosquitoes don't attack. I told her, I said, geez, you should just do it right in the fire pit. Get a, you know, the cheap brand of coffee and get some wood, you know what I mean, that you could buy like at, I don't know, Dollar General and such. Just put it in that little fire pit and let's burn it. She's more apt to do that though when JR is home. Even though she has the camera for the kids, the fire pit she puts further out in their grass. You know what I mean? With the when she does, it's like a pan, like a bread pan, and she puts some coffee grounds in. She does it right there and sits by her back door. So, and it's a very nice evening. And then we're gonna have rain. So I'm just hoping the rain just is something that comes real quick and goes real quick. Only because we flood out back terrible. Mine more than theirs, but theirs does flood as well. So it's just a pain. My next door neighbor, he built his up. He like lifted the whole, well, someone riding their bike in dark clothing. He lifted like his whole sidewalk and then cemented underneath it. So I'm more like, you know what, I'll get the cement and I'll go on top of that sidewalk. There's a thought, right? Kind of angle it, you know, up towards it so it don't all puddle. Maybe that's another project. Oh, and those flowers that I got from, I have to look out front again, from Dollar General. They were just $1. They were like these little pods or something. They were square. Nothing has grown from it yet, so I think that's a total loss. I mean, it's $2 spent, but you would think something would have grown. Even the little green bud or something. But I'll check it again tomorrow. It was a couple days ago I looked. But let me run this down to her, and then I'll continue on tomorrow. Be back. Bye. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Father's Day to all. I did a post. It's not just to, you know, men. It's to women as well, just as Mother's Day. The people that have fur babies and take care of maybe their nephews and nieces and whatever you are, and you contribute and you take care of somebody or someone or a fur baby, happy Father's Day to you. You deserve it. I am headed out right now. It is almost 2 p.m. and I'm just headed out for a Dunkin'. And I'm getting JR his Dunkin'. I'm making an Italian dinner today. I've got the peppers and onions sauteing. They're on low right now. And I have hot Italian sausage and sweet Italian sausage. When I go back, I'm going to make my meatballs. And I fry them up in avocado oil. So I'm using avocado oil now. And then I'm going to make lasagna. And I have the oven ready. I cheated. So that won't take as long to bake. You know what I mean? You don't have to sit there and boil the lasagna noodles and such. So that was his choice for dinner. We asked what he wanted, and he wanted Mom's meatballs and sauce, and that's dinner tonight. So I don't have the meatballs don't really take that long to put them together and fry them in the pan. Like, I do not bake them. I do pan fry, and then I add them into my sauce, which adds a little flavoring. The sausage is about done, and then I'm going to add that into the pepper pan. I do it separate. Don't know why. That's just me. I season the onion and the peppers up with a lot of seasoning. I can't think of the name of it, but that's all I use anymore. It'll come maybe. Oh, so I tasted the pepper. It has great seasoning on it. So they're just done covered. And once the sausage gets cooked all the way through, I will then add that to the pan and do the scrapings and such, you know. So it's gonna be good. Needless to say, I've decided not to eat until I eat dinner. I do not put meat in my lasagna. I just do the cheeses, the ricotta and the mozzarella, and I've got the fresh mozzarella. I couldn't even get that out straight. So I'm gonna get that together, get it in the oven. It'll be less than an hour. Dinner will be before, probably right about 4 p.m. So the Grands were down earlier. They were playing outside. The sun was out, then it went away, then it came back. The raininess did not come. I do have to touch up just 2 walls. I haven't done it yet because yesterday Tasha and I don't think I did a vlog after that. Tasha and I went to Walmart, and goodness, we were there like 3 hours. Number one, it was busy. Number two, we had Amelia and Everly. Everly went with me for a bit, and then we switched up. They wanted to switch. Father's Day presents for JR. And then they each were the same size. I got them these little sneakers. I can't remember. I don't know. Stitch, maybe they are. And then I picked up some the shorts that I got in Everly. They fit Amelia, so I picked up 2 pairs for her. They're basically sharing clothes. That's what it comes down to. Amelia is a little thicker, like in the legs and such, but Everly is tall. So let me order this, guys. Oh, and I'll show you my sweatshirt. This is one of the things I got from Temu that I never did a haul for. And I've looked down there, and it's still where it's just like your local warehouse where you pay $2.99 per item. This one is Age to Perfection, vintage, 1962. Hey, can I get a large iced coffee with the shots of vanilla, Splenda, and cream? Another large iced coffee, 5 caramel swirl, 5 sugar, 5 cream. And then a medium iced coffee with 4 caramel swirl, a shot of espresso, and 4 cream. And that's it.
Come on down, Sunshine.
Okay, thanks, Sunshine. Okay. So, yeah, I do have to show like a video or something with someone that asked me about those little, look, the wind's getting me, the little totes that like storage, and they open and they're plastic, and they on each other, you can pile them up. I like them. I like them a lot. I didn't get the big huge ones. They're about that wide, and I'm utilizing them because, as you guys know, I want to scale down, for real, scale down. I have to scan my phone. Hold on. All right, let's just do a taste test real quick. So anybody that likes blueberry, though, there is a blueberry non-sweetened, so I'm not fond of it. But if you like blueberry, guys, it's good to know that they have it unsweetened. I was never aware of that. Sunshine made them. The one woman at the window said there should not be a problem with these. Tanya made them. I'm Thank you. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so as I said, I'm getting down. It feels good. It really does. Because yes, I will keep some things in case I need to dress up. I have 2 dresses. One that I've never worn that has the tags that it was very expensive. And I'll save that just in case. You never know. It's not out of style. You never know, like if I'll do a New Year's or, a wedding or, be invited, whatever. So I will keep the one, and then I have just like your basic black dress, So I have that. I do have some skirts. I used to be such a skirt where, the long ones that came to your ankles back in the day. I used to wear them to work with my jean jacket. And, yeah, they had a huge yard sale here. Boy, they picked through everything that they left out. So it's been a great day. It's been a great weekend. Very busy. Lilo and Stitch, is that what it's called? And the other thing I was thinking about earlier, I don't know if it's on this video or if it went up in the last one, was Fabletics. Why couldn't I think of that till just now? I was talking about the biker shorts and such. Has anybody tried them and really, really like them? I don't know if they're even still in business because I haven't seen any sponsored videos with it any longer, so I don't know. But if you have input on that, I would like them. I don't want them where they're skin tight, where they suck you in. I don't. Listen. At 63, I want comfort. I want soft, comfortable. And I do want them with the pockets on the side. So, like I said, I haven't looked up the Sarah Ray or the Sierra Chelsea. I haven't looked that up yet. So, I used to watch. Now it came up in my my list. The Hillbillies, is that what it's called? Where they have the little child. I think it's Colton, and I can't remember the little girl's name. And I think they're from Kentucky. But they came up, and I watched them a little bit last night. And that other girl hasn't been coming up much lately. I don't know why. Elizabeth something. So, but my plans are for dinner, having them over at my place, and then I think they're going somewhere. I think they're going to a park or something because they mentioned, the girls mentioned it. So then I'll do the dinner cleanup and then wait for the phone call, or text, whatever. We're ready to do night-night prayers or such, So that will be my day today. But I do plan on, after all this is said and done, is hitting these 2 walls up. And it's not even the whole walls. It's just a couple different areas. So I'm going to end this because I think I have some other little car vlogs in here as well. And I need to clean out my phone because I'm going to start messing them up. And I don't want to add it double time, if that makes sense. So until later, guys, take care, and I'll be back. Happy Father's Day. Bye-bye.